Hi, Janet here with the Juneau Public Library, and can you believe it? It's February, and we have a lot happening in February at the library, and I'm just going to showcase a few things, and then you'll also get to hear from Carla and Sarah in their departments. So, one thing, February is a spectacular month focusing on lots of different topics. Obviously, Valentine's Day happens in February. We have presidential celebrations, and we also have Black History Month, and the Olympics, the Winter Olympics start on February 2nd. That's actually when the opening ceremonies are, and the official games start on the 4th. So, wow, lots of things that we're going to champion this month at the library. First and foremost, you have a guessing jar. We have placed and counted how many Hershey's Kisses are in this jar. All you need to do with the next time you're in the library is put your name and a contact number and your guess. And if you are the closest to guessing the exact amount in the jar, you win this cute little stuffed unicorn, the jar full of candy, and the beautiful balloon. So we want you to have this candy in time for Valentine's Day. So we will be pulling the winner, choosing the winner out of all the entries on Monday, February 7th. So you have a full week here yet to get your entry in. Secondly, I'd like to let you know what movies are to be shown in our library during the month of February. We have brought back in-person movie showings, and we have one movie every week. We have an adult movie the first and third Mondays of every month. So that means probably a PG-13 or higher rating. And then we have children's movies that are on the second and fourth Thursdays of every month. So the first Monday of the month is February 7th, and we will be watching Dune. Dune is a long movie, almost 2.5 hours. So the library doors will close at 7, but you'll be here from 6 until 8:30 watching Dune. Dune is futuristic. It's based on a book series, and for those that have seen it in theaters, I've heard it's an amazing movie. You're not going to want to miss this movie, also because we have freshly popped popcorn for all of those that come to the movie. Then, on the third Monday of the month, we will be watching Selma. Selma is not a new release, but we thought with this book based on the life of Martin Luther King Jr., and February being Black History Month, we thought that this movie would be a great movie to bring to the big screen at the library. Monday, February 21st at 6. Then, for our kids' movies, the Olympics, Winter Olympics, will be going on during the time that we have our Thursday, February 10th movie for children, the movie Miracle. Clear back from 1994 is still one of the most positive, amazing movies appropriate for all ages about the Winter Olympics American hockey team and their victory during the Olympics. Come at 3:30 and we'll have popcorn for you as well. Following, on the fourth Thursday of the month, February 24th, we will be watching Disney's latest theatrical animated film, Encanto. And that movie starts at 3:30 as well. So 4 amazing movies for adults and children to enjoy alike. Oh, by the way, you don't have to be a kid to come to the kids' movies. So come and enjoy those movies with the children. Next, February just seemed like the right moment for our friends of the Juneau Public Library to celebrate you and to thank you for your patronage. The friends have made all of these full-size chocolate bar snowmen, and when you pop in to the library beginning on Thursday, February 3rd, you will get to choose if you want a snowman with an adult-sized mitten hat, or for our younger patrons, there's a snowman with a child-sized mitten. And on your special prize, it says, "Our patrons are snow special." This is just one way the Friends of the Juneau Public Library thanks you and gives back to the community. So you are going to want to pop in February and get your thank you gift. We have 150, and when they're gone, they're gone. So I suggest that you come early in February if you'd like to get your thank you gift. Also, we in January had scheduled to bring Maria Gracia to the Juneau Public Library to present her Get Organized Now Wow program, but the night that she was scheduled was a very frigid wind chill evening, so we did reschedule. Maria lives in Watertown, but has a full-time business related to organization. She's also an author of 2 organizational books and has over 1 million followers on her social media or email or website presence. She knows what she's talking about. So if one of your New Year's resolutions was to get more organized so that you can have a less stress-filled life, then you will want to come to the library for this free program. Wednesday, February 16th at 5:30. Maria will present for an hour, and then that final half hour from 6:30 to 7, if you stick around, that will be open for questions and answers from Maria. Make sure you mark your calendar. A few more things here. On January 3rd, the library launched Hoopla. Hoopla is a digital platform, and you can check out ebooks, e-audiobooks, magazines, movies, and music. Just a shameless plug for this product. Even the library is using this. In January, we had a Frozen fun crafting party, Frozen from the Disney Frozen franchise. And during that whole event, off of Hoopla, we checked out the soundtrack for the Frozen movie, and we were able to play that music for the children to enjoy. Lots of singing along to those Frozen songs.
Now, does this have resources from throughout Monarch?
This is actually not a Monarch product, so there are over 1 million titles that Hoopla, the company Hoopla, offers to our patrons. How you access it is through an app or through an account that you make for free on your laptop or computer at home. All you need to make your free account is your library barcode and then your PIN number. If you do not remember what the PIN is for your account, just give us a call or stop in and we can reset that for you. So once you use the barcode off of your card and your PIN, you are set to check items out. Right now, patrons can check out 10 items a month. So we're just seeing the traffic. If we need to increase that, we might. But we thought 10 is a nice assortment of music, magazines, movies that our patrons can check out. That resets every month. So I'm coming to you in February. If you checked out 10 items in January, now you're back at 0 and you can start checking out your 10 items in February. So Hoopla, what a great, great thing that we are bringing to you in 2022. All you need to do is stop in, ask a librarian. We'll give you some of the more detailed directions if you need help downloading the app or creating your account. And finally,
you know how long the checkout period is for?
It does differ. If you're checking out music, it is 3 days. If you are checking out a magazine, it's 7 days.
If we go online, we can find that out.
It does. It actually, when you even check it out, or even before you check it out, it says you will have this item for 3 days or for 7. Books, I think, are a 28-day checkout. So yes, you'll know in advance. You know, if you're like, well, I don't need this music until this weekend, then you could wait if you didn't need it right then. They also have binge passes, which means you might get access. There's a binge pass for magazines. It counts as only one checkout, but you get access to 30 magazines for 7 days. So check out all of the features and start using this great tool. Because everything here is digital, you don't need to return anything. Digital items, you check them out, and if the checkout was for 3 days, after 3 days, it just checks itself back in. So it's really a low maintenance way to manage your account. Finally, we have a winter reading challenge available to all of our patrons. We have a children's challenge, a teen challenge, and an adult challenge. These are your paper trackers, but you also can track it in Beanstack, which we have used for 2 years now for our summer reading. On the back of this large bookmark tells you how to create your Beanstack account to track your reading. Or if you're old school and you just want to mark it on your paper bookmark, for children, every 15 minutes you read, you fill in a bubble. Another 15 minutes, bubble. Another 15 minutes, bubble. So basically we're asking in 2 months for our children to read 6 hours. If you complete that challenge, then you are entered into a drawing for our children's gift basket. One winner, but it's a challenge. If, let's say you complete this in 3 weeks, you can grab a second one, and then if you complete a second bookmark, you've got 2 entries in for the drawing. Over here, I have our gift basket for our teens. And there's a few things we've ordered off of Amazon that we're going to tuck in here as well. I know one of them is a cute little sloth mug. And so we haven't wrapped this one up completely yet. But teens, your challenge is just a little bit more. We're challenging you to fill in your bubble for every 30 minutes. So you've got 2 months to read 12 hours. Now adults, your gift basket isn't here yet, and we are making a sunshine gift basket. When these gift baskets are handed out, it will be March. And in March, we are looking forward to spring and sunshine. And so we have a Hello Sunshine gift basket full of lots of sunny items that you will definitely find useful when March comes around. Adults, your challenge, you fill in a bubble for every hour that you read. So we are asking you to read for 24 hours. And that's in a 2-month time frame. So it is achievable as well. Bob, we are very excited here for the month of February at the Juneau Public Library, and I can't wait for you to hear from Carla and Sarah regarding other adult programming and children's programming here at the library. Hi, I wanted to also let you know about an amazing opportunity we have in February. We are bringing in Mr. Lincoln. Now, Mr. Lincoln, aka Kevin Wood, resides in Michigan, and he is a very well-known Lincoln impersonator. Has over 14 different programs that he presents at historical societies and other events throughout the Midwest. I even looked at his schedule, and he's presented in Texas and Oklahoma and all over the United States. Mr. Lincoln is coming to the Juneau Public Library the evening of Thursday, February 3rd. We have chosen his presentation to be A New Birth of Freedom. This is one of Mr. Lincoln's favorite ones to present because he takes nuggets from many of Lincoln's speeches and presents them to you through the lens of Lincoln himself. You will enjoy Mr. Lincoln and will have an opportunity to engage with him afterwards for some Q&A. I have seen him personally, and he never breaks out of character. So he will answer your questions as Lincoln would have if he was in the room. We are bringing this program in partnership with the Friends of the Juneau Public Library. They are co-sponsoring this and have actually even partnered with the local homemakers group here in Juneau, who will be providing a snack for you to take home with that is presidentially themed for you to enjoy after the program. According to Mr. Lincoln, this is a program appropriate for even kids as young as 6. So parents, grandparents, bring your children along. It is an hour-long program, so that's probably why it's appropriate for a little older child that can sit and be fascinated by one of our most amazing presidents. So come on out at 5:30 on Thursday, February 3rd for the New Birth of Freedom. Thanks.
Hi Juneau, and welcome to February. I am here to tell you about our youth services happenings here at the library in February. And so first I wanted to mention that we have Lego Lab, and that is always the third Tuesday of the month at 3:30. And this is what they did the last time. So this was January's project. They had little challenge cards. And so here was a snowman challenge card. It says create this Lego challenge to express personal learning. So somebody made a little snowman. This person chose igloo. Create this Lego challenge to do an igloo. And so this is their igloo version. So for Lego Lab, this month in February, the kids will be making a balloon-powered Lego car. So that will be fun. And then I wanted to tell you about our preschool story times. So the first week in February, you still have time to pick up the craft that was for our opposite story time that we already had. That was January 24th was our opposite story time. And the craft is here to pick up if you still want to make one up until February 7th when our new craft will come out. So we talked about opposites, and then we had an opposite craft. So the kids can pick up a kit to make a night and a day craft. Then for our next preschool story time, we are kind of coordinating with national days. So February 9th is National Pizza Day. We will be doing a pizza story time on February 7th. That's a Monday at 11 o'clock. And so here we have some of our pizza books. We have Pizza Day and Pizza at Sally's that we'll be reading, among other books. We'll have some songs, a flannel board, movement activities. We learn a sign at preschool for sign language, so we'll be learning the sign for pizza, and we have lots of fun. And here's our craft then that we'll be making with our pizza story time. So it's a pizza craft. So that will be a take-home kit after story time, and you can also stop in the library to pick up your kit. And then our next story time is February 21st. February 17th is National Acts of Kindness Day, and on February 21st then we're having a kindness story time. So in lieu of a Valentine's story time, we'll have a kindness story time. And so some of our books, this is Ordinary Mary's Extraordinary Deed, and then we have a book called If You Plant a Seed, so that's If You Plant a Seed of Kindness. And then we have a book called I Walk with Vanessa, a story about a simple act of kindness. And then we will be making a heart craft to go with that. We have our craft kits also for kids and teens. So for the month of February, the kids craft ages 6 through 12 will be this love monster, and everything that you need is in the kit to make your own love monster. That will be available all of February. There will also be another color to choose from, like a blue or a red. And then we have, for the teens, we have a felt heart no-sew tie pillow. So you'll get everything in your kit that you need to make a little heart pillow. That's also all of February. And then the fun things that we have coming up, we have some special things going on just for February. So February is the Olympics, the Winter Olympics, and so we thought it would be fun to do our own Olympic challenge. So we are going to have a chocolate Olympics, and that's going to be for kids ages 6 through 12 on Tuesday, February 8th from 3:30 to 4:30. We are requiring registration so that we have enough candies and things for our challenges. So you can just call the library to register. Some of the things that we'll be doing, we'll have different challenge stations set up, and we'll be having like a chocolate relay race. We're going to have a blindfold taste test challenge. So you're going to be tasting different chocolates and seeing if you can figure out what they are as you are blindfolded. For the teens, we're going to have a passive program. So teens, you can stop on in anytime, and we are going to have some chocolate tasting for you. It's not going to be blindfold, but you'll come in, you won't know which chocolate it is that you're tasting, and you will help us pick the gold medal winner for the chocolate. And then you will be entered into a drawing for a chocolate prize basket. So I think that is all that I needed to mention for the month of February. So we hope you come on in and take advantage of all the wonderful things that the library has to offer you in these long, cold months. So happy February. Hi, I am here in our children's interactive area to just let you know what we have set out for you, for the kids to enjoy. We have our things back out in our interactive area after having put them away for a while due to COVID. So we have our grocery store set out, and the kids can come and pretend to shop. We've got dry goods, we have the frozen foods, we have fruit and vegetables, and we have your grab and go favorites. We have magazines, bubblegum, chapstick, gift cards for sale, and then we have a working thing for the food to go on, and it rolls the food down the line, and a little credit card scanner and calculator that beeps, and the scanner that lights up when the kids check out. Here's the little bags. We've got the little shopping carts and a little apron for the grocer. Then the kids can go grocery shopping, then they can come back home and put things away in the kitchen and cook supper and set the table. Over here we have some food items to play with, and we'll have a couple more things out too, but we've got some pizza and a birthday cake, and we've got food stuffed animals, or not stuffed animals, but food stuffies, I guess you could say. So we've got an orange and some broccoli and a sandwich and some milk. And then over here we have our food books, and we've got a lot more that we're working on putting out yet. So you can sit here and read those, or you can check them out and take them home. And then we have over here just some interactive things that have to do with food. So we have a fun food felt book with little pieces that go on the different pages. We have a food balancing game, so you balance the pieces of food onto the picnic basket. We have a food-based memory game with the pieces and the playing board. And we have some lacing projects here. So we've got food-themed cupcake, and here's a pear. So they can lace those up. And then we have some food puzzles over here too. So we've got a fruit and vegetable puzzle, and then we have a cookie puzzle. So all kinds of fun interactive things for the kids to do, that while they're playing, they're actually learning and building their early literacy skills. So come and enjoy this area. And we also have coloring set out for the kids. So we set out seasonal coloring pages, and then we have also some big chunky crayons for the little hands. And for the even littler ones, if it's easier, we have these egg-shaped crayons that are just perfect as they're learning how to develop their fine motor skills. So just wanted to point that out too, that you can come, hang out, and read some books, play in the kids area, and we hope you enjoy.
Hi Juneau, welcome to February. It's Carla here at the library talking about some of the things we have going on for the month of February. First thing happening probably in February is our adult crafting. This month's adult craft is going to be making this macrame wall hanging. My ends are not finished, so we can finish them off however you'd like. Craft or Dark actually starts Wednesday, February 2nd. We've changed it from Thursday to Wednesday in February. So Wednesday, February 2nd at 6 p.m. And then Crafternoon will be Thursday, February 3rd at 1 o'clock. So macrame is not hard. Don't be intimidated. I learned macrame when I was 9 years old in 4-H, so it's not a hard process. Only use 3 knots on this wall hanging, and you will have something new to hang on the wall. Also in February, we have our adult book club. This is our breakfast book club. This month, we are reading The Ugly Cry, a memoir by Danielle Henderson. And this is a story about a young girl that is abandoned by her mother, and her brother are raised by her grandparents. Now her grandparents have decided they are done. They raised their kids, and now they have these 2 young children to take care of. It's a heart-wrenching story. It's a good story. She has a lot to learn. She is a black girl living in a very white neighborhood, so there's challenges with that, and it's just challenging for her and her grandma to connect. Although the end of the story, in her acknowledgments, she says that her grandmother was the love of her life and she saved her. A very good story, and if you want to join us, we are talking about this book on Friday, February 11th at 9 a.m. here at the library. So again, Breakfast Book Club, Friday, February 11th, 9 a.m. We're reading The Ugly Cry. Also in the month of February, every Wednesday, you can stop down here at the library. We're going to be having samples of hot chocolate or hot cocoa. Do you know the difference? 2 different samples each Wednesday afternoon. I have 8 different recipes we're going to be making. You will have 2 samples every Wednesday from Mexico, Ghana, Brazil, China, Europe, Hungary. I've got a lot of recipes. I'll have recipes to share, and we'll also maybe have a little bit of chocolate, hot cocoa, hot trivia for you to answer. It'll be a fun time and you'll get some new recipes and understand how hot chocolate has evolved since it was first discovered, I believe in the Mexico area. Also at the library, we will have an Olympic display set up when you first walk in the door. The rings will be up and I'll have some award-winning books on the display for you to check out the month of February. You can check them out anytime you want, but I will have them on display in February. Also in our library, we're starting to add a library of things. And if you don't know what that is, we're adding things that are not your typical library materials. We've started with a few games, and we've got some new games. We've got some traditional older games, and if you want to come in, you can check them out. I believe the games are a 2-week checkout, and you can play with your family. Maybe it's just to test drive something new before you buy it, or you just wanted to get, some of the traditional older ones back that you played as a kid that maybe you can't find anymore. So we will keep adding to that library of things. Another thing we are adding that should be done in the next week or so, we're going to have snowshoes. So while there's snow on the ground, if you've ever thought about doing some snowshoeing, come in and check out. We have 4 pairs here at the library for your checkout. They are a 3-day checkout, so they'd make a good weekend fun time around the snow with your kids. 4 different pairs, 3 different sizes, 4 pairs. We're looking at getting some younger kids ones yet, so that might be coming, so just keep watching. But again, our library of things, we are adding new things monthly, so just keep an eye out for what we got, or if there's anything that you're like, oh, I might want to try this before I buy this, let us know. Maybe it's something that you and your neighbor and somebody else wants to try too, that we could add to our library of things. One last thing I wanted to add before I end is we also have our puzzle exchange, and I know I talked about this in the fall, but now is a good time to be putting puzzles together. The weather is cold and it's an exchange. So if you want to come in and bring a puzzle and take a puzzle and bring it back, you're more than welcome to do that. We've got a lot of stuff going on at the library the month of February, so it'll make this month go fast. And I hope to see you stopping in.